What's up, y'all? What's up, mama? Watching with my mom, she loves you. What's up, mama? How you doing? They call me Papa cause I love my spinach. What? What's up, Q? Tell me it's your song. Girl, I know that you love me a long time. What's up? Yes. What's up, Portia? CJ, Miss Jones, Maya, K-Love, Miss Caramel, sorry. Marvelous Autism, what's up? Teresa C, Trey, Nova, what's up? What's up, Cheryl? Thank you. Come on, Starbucks on me. Yes. Be with a rapper the morning after. Yes. I want to feel like I've been with a rapper the morning after. What's up, y'all? That was for the girls who don't know. What's up, my shade and texture? Hey, what's up? That's Kalina. Y'all remember the group with Puff Daddy and Don Richard? Thank you, Miss Detroit. With Don Richard and Kalina. She had a mixtape years ago. Like years ago. And I had got it off of Google Play. You know, they took away Google Play. So the only way you can listen to her mixtape now, from what I understand, is thank you, hey Adele, Adi, happy Friday to you too. The only way you can listen to it now is, I think, via YouTube. So when I see that mixtape, like that mixtape that Kalina put out was everything to me. It was so goddamn hood and ghetto and girl, it was just good. What's up, Salt Lake City? Hey, Jersey girl. Wasn't that mixtape good? Who was that, Terica? That mixtape was so good. Like, it was really, really good. Like, I used to bump that mixtape all the time. She really didn't get her props. Like, Alina low-key really could have been that girl. Anyways. Hey, Denise Foster. What's up? You finally caught alive? Girl, we about to get into this mess. My book of life. You never caught alive? We in that thing, baby. Child, I'm on time. I was like, girl, I gotta be on time tonight. What's up, friend? Mess ain't the word. Period. Ooh, come on, cousins and cocktails. Y'all know what I'm into right now? Y'all know what I got into now? This is how I'm probably getting old. Hello, that's probably what it is. You know, back in the day, I used to think that, hey, Rebecca, what's up? I used to think that, like, old people drunk Crown. Like, I never really, like, I really thought that old people drunk Crown Royal. Hey, Rodney, it's your British cousin. So ready to get into this. Love you from London. Thank you so much. But I used to think that old people were the only ones that drunk Crown Royal. Now, girl, Crown Royal Peach, that is my drink now. Like, that's really all I drink now is Crown Royal Peach. It is so good. My sister Chastity, she loves a Crown Royal and vanilla. I thought that was a whole. I thought she was coming down here this weekend for her birthday because her birthday is November the 30th. But she came down last weekend, and that was the weekend I ended up going to DC. I misunderstood what she was saying. I had went to the store and bought some Crown Royal vanilla for her and everything, child. It's still in my cabinet. But yeah, come on, Crown Royal on ice. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get started because for real, I'm supposed to be going out tonight. I don't know. Me and Jay, we're supposed to be going out and having a couple of cocktails, but he's so funny acting. Girl, let me stop. Girl, I'm funny acting too. But girl, you know how we get. You know how we get. We be like, girl, we going out and then, I'm going to talk about going out to the club in another video. All right. Who we going to talk about first? Let's talk about Joel Osteen and what's going on down there at that Lakewood Church. Girl, they say the people at Lakewood Church is hiding money in the walls, baby. I said, you got to be on some real trifling, low down, dirty shit. I don't know who did it. I'm not saying Joel did it. I'm not saying that woman, that's Victoria. That's her name, Victoria. I'm not saying Vicky did it. Somebody did it. We just don't know who did it. I said, you got to be on some fuck shit. When you start hiding money in church walls, girl, you hid some money in some church walls. Now, I ain't the most religious. I ain't stepped into a church house in a very long time, and I don't plan on stepping to one anytime soon. But it's some things I just still draw the line on. Yeah, I'm not gonna be in no church house planting money in the walls, girl. But everybody move different, girl. Everybody move different. Now, this is according to, I got it from the Neighborhood Talk, but then I also went to, Lakewood Church is located down here in Houston. Every time I look up, it's something going on at Lakewood Church. First, it was Joel didn't even want to open up the church doors. Remember when we had Hurricane Harvey down here? Baby, that was some scary shit right there. But when we had Hurricane Harvey down here in Houston, like Joel didn't even open up his church doors until it made the news, right? Then just a couple of weeks ago, they was talking about how the church paid back the PPP loan. But according to, I think how the PPP loan works, I think that the money has to go to a certain percentage of employees, I believe, or something like that. And if it doesn't, then I think that at that point, you may be responsible for paying the money back. But if you follow, I guess, how it's supposed to be laid out, then you would be okay. But anyway, now we got this one scandal with money being hidden in the walls. All right. So this is according to KH. Was it KH? Girl, some news station down here, girl. Plumber discovers money, checks, and walls of Joel Osteen's Lakewood Church years after $600K burglary. You may remember hundreds of thousands of dollars that were stolen from a safe at Lakewood Church. It was a big headline back in 2014. I don't remember. Now, all these years later, another bombshell has dropped. A plumber says he found a large amount of money in a wall while he was doing work at the church on November the 10th, 2021. Evidence from the recovered checks suggests that this November case is connected to the March 9th, 2014 theft report of undisclosed amounts of money at the church. Houston police confirmed Friday. Okay? The news about the recent discovery came to light on a radio morning show at 100.3 The Bull. It was just unbelievable. Morning show host for the morning bullpen at whatever their name is. The things he was telling us that they found in the walls. Lindsay was shocked when he listened to the viewers Thursday morning, but he says one caller really took the segment over the edge. There was a loose toilet in the wall, and when we removed the towel, the caller said, we went to go remove the toilet, and I moved some insulation away, and about 500 envelopes fell out of the wall. And I was like, oh, wow. Come on, mother, oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yes. The caller said that the envelopes were full of cash and checks. I went ahead and contacted the maintenance supervisor that was there, and I turned it all in, he added. Lindsay couldn't believe what he had just heard. We were like, what are you talking about, Lindsay said. So then he relayed to us that in 2014, there was a big story about money being stolen from Lakewood Church that they never recovered. In fact, the Houston Police Department is still investigating the 7-year-old case involving the disappearance of $600,000. It's unclear how much money the plumber discovered, but the case raises a lot of questions. Do you know what happened? Blah, 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 blah. A representative from Lakewood Church acknowledged cash and checks were found at the facility during repairs. Crime Stoppers of Houston offered $25,000 reward information leading to the arrest of a suspect at the time of the theft. Basically, come to find out, the statute of limitations has expired, and the plumber who made the discovery will not be rewarded any money. Baby, what y'all would have did? Let me ask y'all a question. Tell the truth and shame the devil. What y'all would have did if y'all would have been knocking down some walls and, girl, y'all found 500 envelopes full of checks and cash? Girl. And I would have did it like it's my BJ, baby. Do it like it's my BJ. I would have said, this is a blessing, baby. This is a blessing from God. I'm going to do it like it's my BJ, baby. Baby, I would have called my homegirls and we would have been partying Friday night, baby. Do you hear me? Baby. I don't like to play with God, okay? I don't like to play with the higher power or whoever up there or whatever's going on. But, baby, I think I would have did it like it's my B-Day, baby. Do you hear me? I would have told y'all that was a blessing from God. You know how the girls be blaming it on the devil? You know how John Gray and all of his homeboys, whenever they get caught, entertaining another woman, fucking another woman, they blame it on the devil. It was the devil, right? It was the devil who did it. Honey, they would have got about 400 envelopes back. That's about it. I would have took some of them envelopes. I'm not even lying to y'all. I would have took some of those envelopes. Girl, I would have put some of that cash in my pocket, and girl, I would have went on by my business like ain't nothing happened. Good. Y'all gonna be all right. Y'all gonna be all right. No, I don't know what I would have did. Honestly, I would have been so freaked out. You know, I'm scary. Stuff like that freaked me out, child. Girl, you can go to jail for stuff like that. It would have freaked me out. I'm not going to jail over no money, but I ain't gonna lie. I would have thought about it though. I would have thought about doing it like it's my BJ, baby. I probably would have took some. I probably would have took some. I ain't gonna lie. I would have took some. I ain't even gonna lie, bitch. I probably would have took some. I don't know. You don't know what you'll do until you're in that situation. You really don't. Like, you'll sit here and talk a lot of shit like, bitch, I would have took that money in too. But it's kind of like, girl, just imagine if you the person who probably, behind on your mortgage, behind on bills, behind on your car note, behind on your insurance, you know what I'm saying? Your children, done got sick and you gotta take them to the hospital, and then, girl, you done walked across, girl, a little bit of cash money. It's different when you going through some shit, right? Versus when you all right in the moment. That may determine a lot of what you might do too. If you all right, then you'll be like, girl, I don't need that money, girl. Let me just turn this shit in. But bitch, if you live in check to check and got billed and got the collectors calling your phone, you might just bitch, I love, bitch. Bitch, I would have been stuffing all types of shit in this bag. Baby! Y'all hoes don't even fucking know. Bitch, I probably wouldn't have been in that motherfucker stuffing all types of shit in my toolbox. Baby, please. Bitch, I would have been stuffing so much goddamn money in my toolbox. Hello? Girl. Hello? Bitch, I would have been in that bitch stuffing. I can't do shit with these checks, okay? I can't do shit. I can't do shit with these checks. But I could damn sure do something with this cash money. Shit. The fuck? The fuck y'all think this is? Bitch, I would've went, all right. So, everything looks fine. You know, girl, everything is fine. And bitch, I would've walked out that church house, walked to that church house and went to the motherfucking bank. Girl, and I wouldn't even went to the bank, honey. I would've put that money somewhere in my house. Shit. What's up, Erica? Shit. And not thought twice about it. Y'all better act some fucking body. Don't be greedy. That's how most people get caught. Exactly. Baby, just take you a few of those envelopes. Listen, don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Take you a few of those envelopes and go on by your business. That's how the girls get caught when they get greedy. Girl, take you a couple $1,000. Make sure you catch up on some bills. You know, put you a little side in your savings. Take a little trip. And then you be done. Okay? Y'all want to try to take the full $600,000. You hear me? Now your black ass is in jail. Because you're trying to cash checks and shit, and it got Keisha Scott on it. Knowing damn well your name is Kevin Barlow. What the fuck you trying to cash a check for that say Keisha Scott? Okay? Or Karen St. John. No. Leave them checks alone. Take some of that money and catch up on some bills. You hear me, bitch? Period. All right, y'all. Who we talking about next? Joel Osteen. I don't know what you got going down. I don't know what you got going down on that at that church, baby. You got a lot going on. You got a lot. Every time we look up, there's some shit going on down at that church house. Y'all know I really don't. You know, I don't go to church, but even when I started going to church when I got to Houston, I don't like mega churches. I'm real old school when it comes to church. Like, I like a small little church. The mega churches be freaking me out. They really do. Anyways, all right. So, let's go ahead and talk about Brittany Renner. What? Thank you, David! For coming for the ball. Thank you. Let's go ahead and talk about Brittany Renner, okay? Now, I don't know a lot about Brittany Renner. We have discussed Brittany on my channel probably like 3 or 4 times. I think the most we've discussed her is in the last month or so. I think I probably talked about her probably like 3 times. Then I talked about her a long time ago about something I can't remember. Thank you, Toya. Toys for tots and give it to God. Oh, no, that's right, baby. But yeah, I don't really know a lot about Brittany. So, Deion Sanders got with Brittany Renner, and he wanted her to come to speak to his football team. I think at Jackson State University, and I guess she wanted to kind of put the little boys on game on how this whole mess work with the football NBA players slash, you know, the girls. So we're gonna listen to what Brittany had to say. There are two clips that I actually want to talk about. So let's listen to the first clip, okay? Now I have the video, but of course I can't play the video, so I'm gonna play the audio. Okay, here we go, y'all. Oh shit, hold up. Thank you, EBSQ. Thank you, Life as I Know It. Number 500. Period. Okay. Hold up, here we go. Let me play the clip, y'all. Thank you, Miss Jones. Thank you.
Calm down now, calm down.
Can you introduce yourself and let's go from step A to Z, because we got to kind of show these guys the other side of game. And that's why you gracefully blessed us with your presence, so they can understand from your point of view how this game is played.
So my name is Brittany Renner, aka Bundle of Brittany on Instagram. I have been on social media for almost...
They took notes all year, but now you want to take it. And that's how the game starts, with the phone.
Right. Okay.
They go on Instagram.
Nelly Nail.
And they see you. And what happens? They try to get off in them DMs. And
thank you, Miss Jones.
How this is played out.
I mean, honey, like, I feel like my DMs, it's like a Nike store. There's nothing but checks. So it just, for me, I feel like...
Hold on. They missed that game.
Nothing but blue checks.
They missed that game right there. She says like a Nike store.
It's like a Nike store. There's nothing but blue checks. So honestly, when you reach a...
Hold up. I want y'all to listen to that music that they play. I want y'all to listen to that music that they playing in the background, girl. When I tell you they turned some music on like mama was really giving them some deep. But I'm gonna tell y'all what I think at the end.
Certain status, you can have the pick of the litter. So for me...
She don't mean checks. Paper. Blue checks.
I'm talking heavy hitters. Some of y'all's favorite rappers, NBA players, football players. It's like, to me, once you reach that level just of popularity, the world is your oyster. You can do whatever you want. And for me, my whole journey on here, I felt like my life almost felt like I was in Disney World, like I lived in Disney World. Like, you get to skip the line, you get privilege. Like, people just want to be next to you. They don't even see you as human anymore. And you can either, use it to your advantage and maybe abuse it, or you can, try to make something happen. So a lot of guys who are in my DM, you're in my DM because I'm Brittany Renner. So naturally, if you play a sport, it's kind of like, well, that's an incentive to talk to you. A lot of times, women, men in general, everybody wants something.
Thank you.
Everybody wants something. So it's like, even if we both have our own thing going on, me still being with you is a good look because you boost my stock. Just like you boost my, you know what I'm saying? Like, I boost your stock. It's just that simple. It's kind of like a give and take, but you have to be aware of what you're signing up for. You want to make it to the NFL, and it's kind of like, you do understand there's a lot that comes with that, right? There's gonna, like, to be able to decipher who really loves you for you, I think that's like the $1 billion question we're all wanting to know.
This is how the game is played. Please know that. We're putting you up on game. Because some of y'all gonna make it. I hope, pray all of y'all make it. Even if you make it in the business world. That's a whole nother category game. In that world too. They just dress it up a little different. Yeah. The game is the same. Only thing changed is your name. That's the stuff I just feel like that.
You are.
Okay. So basically, I don't know, girl. I feel like what she was trying to say, and I can't say, because I mean, she kind of said it, some of the stuff. First of all, I don't know, girl. I got what Deion Sanders was trying to do. I do. I got what he was trying to do. I think that he was trying to tell these young men, like, if some of you make it to the NFL, low key, I don't want to say like this is like him dragging Brittany, but I think that what he was trying to say is when you make it to the NFL, these are the type of women that you're probably going to want to attract, and this is how it's going to work. Like, and when she told them basically in a way, we with each other for a reason. Like, I'm with you because I know that I can get what I want, and you with me because I look good and you want a bad bitch on your arm. That's why I kind of got where she was going with it. Like, don't think that this is just about you, because it ain't. Nigga, you with me because I make you look good, and I'm with you because now you got money and access, and now I could probably ride off of that wave. That's what I got from what she was trying to say. Now, again, it might be the right message, wrong messenger, right? Now, this is what she said she did an interview with Vlad. You know, the people say Vlad is undercover detective. I don't know. So, this is what, she did an interview with Vlad, and she talked about her being with her baby daddy, and this is some of what she had to say.
To understand, so I moved in the summertime, and I got pregnant the beginning of August. So it was a very short window where I'm under his roof, kind of under his set of rules, you would say, lack of better word verbiage. So when I was pregnant, he then offered the luxury of saying, hey, you don't have to post. You can kind of kick your feet up and relax. Just focus on baking in peace. So he was never like, don't post that. It was worded, why do you feel the need to do that? Why do you have to post in that way? Why do you have to pose like that? Like, why do you have to show your body? It was those covert questions that were like, really the undertone was like, why are you fucking posting like that? You're not going to post like that if we're together. But it was masked as something different. And at the time I was just like, you know what? Maybe I don't need to do the most and just be who I was when I met you, before, during, after. Maybe this is what you do when you're in a relationship and you want to be someone's potential wife. That's how I felt. So I got in compliance. That's exactly what I did. But it was my choice.
Okay. So I know I'm about to say something that some of y'all may disagree with, and that's fine. The first thing is this. Why is it that when like a woman has a baby, that people automatically think that the woman is supposed to change because she now is a mother? Like, when you think about these niggas who running around town, they still the same nigga that they were before they had their first child, second, third, fourth, fifth, or sixth, and they're on their probably fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, or eighth, ninth baby mama. And they still the same low down, dirty dick nigga that they were before they had their child. You never really hear people say, now since you're a father, you need to act like a father. It's only when women have kids or when women become pregnant, it's, oh, now you're a mother, you need to behave like a mother. Well, nigga, you a daddy, and you still the same trifling fuck nigga that you was, and you on your 6th child. And I think when it comes to, yes, I do agree to a certain point, as fucked up as this may sound, if you're pregnant, why would you want to be posting thirst trap pictures on Instagram? Girl, sit your ass down and make sure your baby are okay. So I get it to a certain degree. I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't. You know what I'm saying? But I also feel like when I look at someone like Brittany Renner, from what I understand, from what some of y'all have told me, this girl has written a book. Like, you can, case in point, Tristan Thompson, you know we about to get into that ass. Next up, next case, we get into that ass, okay? But, you know, I just think that when you get with these women who dress a certain way, who carry themselves a certain way, why is it that now all of a sudden, girl, you want them to become Aisha Curry or the Virgin Mary? Like, it ain't a motherfucker alive who ain't fuck with Brittany Renner that didn't know what Brittany Renner was about, as far as how she likes to dress, what she likes to post. So why is it that now you get with this woman who, I guess, dresses like a hoe or acts like a hoe, and now it's, oh, well, since she got a man now, this is how she's supposed to act? Did that make sense what I'm saying? It's just like when Kanye got with Kim. And I remember him feeling some type of way about the shit that Kim posts. Kim got a whole motherfucking sex tape of her getting her back broke in and swallowing dick. You knew what Kim Kardashian was about. You knew everything about Kim Kardashian. And now since you got with her, now it's, oh, why you posting the stuff you posting? Why you gotta post a picture of your ass? You knew she was posting pictures of her ass before you even got with her. So what's the problem now? It's really like you getting with a stripper and then getting mad because the stripper is a stripper. If you know you want this certain type of woman, then go seek that certain type of woman. If you know that you want an Aisha Curry, go get you an Aisha Curry. Stop getting the Brittany Renners and the Kim Kardashians and the Bernice Burgos, and then once you wife them up, now all of a sudden they need to cover up. Her ass and titties was hanging out when you got with her. It wasn't a problem then. So why is it a problem now? I don't think there's anything wrong with a woman who decides to cover up and she may, you know, be a little bit conservative. That's completely fine. Thank you, Nala Style, between you, Erica De Niro TV, my TV spirit stay filled up. Love you, Rodney. Thank you. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with a woman who decides to dress, you know, modestly and cover up. That's completely fine. But I think that that's the type of woman that you should try and go and find. I think it may be a personal problem. I hate when people try and get with folks and they try and change them. That shit drives me insane. That shit drives me up the wall. It's like a man getting with me and then telling me, well, you just a little bit too effeminate. Do you think you can kind of like butch it up a little bit? Bitch, you don't get out my face. Now, bitch, if I want to butch it up, bitch, it's all a performance, girl. We can all either, girl, I can make my voice deep just like the other nigga can. Like, I just don't like when people try to change people. Like, girl, can you be a little bit more masculine? Girl, if you don't get out my motherfucking face, okay? You gonna get whatever I give in the moment, okay? And that's just what the fuck it's gonna be. All right, y'all. Tristan Thompson. Tristan Thompson, community dick. Chloe Simpson's baby daddy. Chloe Rolden, baby daddy. Tristan Thompson. Trifling Tristan. That's what they call him. Thank you. 15th trimester Tristan. Okay? 3rd trimester Tristan. So for those who don't know, Tristan Thompson is allegedly expecting a baby with a woman here in Texas. They say that she is a personal trainer. Now, I was talking to my sister earlier, my biological sister. I was talking to my biological sister earlier, and I was telling her that from what I understand now, the baby is probably his. Now, let me just play this clip from Daily Mail, and then we're going to talk about it. Which one is the clip? I think this is the clip.
Tristan Thompson is in trouble again. Daily Mail can exclusively reveal that the womanizing basketball player is expecting his 3rd child, a baby boy, with a Texas personal trainer. DailyMail.com female editor Charlie Langston is joining me now from the New York newsroom with more on this one. And Charlie, we've obtained a paternity lawsuit, and this woman is suing for child support for the child born.
That's right, Thomas. Her name is Marilee Nichols, and she's due to give birth to her baby any day now. The 31-year-old mother-to-be says she conceived the baby with Tristan in Houston during his 30th birthday celebrations back in March. Keep in mind, he was still with Khloe Kardashian at that time, with whom he shares a daughter, Truth. Believe it or not, in the lawsuit filing, Tristan does admit to having sex with Marilee, but he insists it only happens that one night. Meanwhile, she says the affair began at least 5 months before his birthday, which means we're talking about November 2020. And she says it involved her traveling to California on multiple occasions, and it even continued after she got pregnant.
Chloe! When I tell you that nigga is wearing your ass out, do you hear me? I don't even know what to say. When I tell you that Tristan is dragging Chloe all through the motherfucking Calabasas, in real life, and this is real talk, and I want to give a shout out to all the white women's and all the Hispanic women's and all the Asian women's and all the mixed women's with good hair and green eyes and the light skin, you know, the ones that they like, right? I just want to let y'all know, and this is just the truth of the matter. Danny Lee, she thought that she was going to be treated differently than the black girls. And what Erica De Niro TV always say, y'all dumbass hoes. Well, she don't say that. I be adding extra into it. Okay, she ain't calling you no dumb hoes. But y'all asses don't be reading the Yelp reviews. Okay? She say y'all don't read the Yelp reviews. You look at the reviews. You done seen these women tell y'all exactly what their experience was with these men, and y'all think that y'all will have a different experience. And these motherfuckers drag y'all they drag your ass all up and through the streets. Y'all get with these niggas and that big black dick, because that's what y'all like, right? And y'all think because they done gassed you up and told you that she was the problem, she had an attitude, she was too aggressive, she was too strong, which low-key, when they tell y'all that, they really telling y'all weak as fuck, if you really wanted to be honest about it. So then they sit here and they tell you these things, and they gas you up, and then you think that, girl, I'm that girl. I'm that girl. That bitch is the problem. And then slowly but surely, he started dragging your ass. Hair follicle by hair follicle, okay? Strand by strand. And girl, then your edges start to look like this. But see, my edges look like this because I wanted them to look like this. Yours look like that because that nigga is making your nerves bad. Now you're losing weight. Look at Danny Lee. This bitch all on live. Being embarrassed by this nigga after she done wrote a whole song talking about yellow bone, that's what he want. Yellow bone, that's what he want. Well, bitch, he don't want your ass either. You ain't know? Because look how he treat you. Now, Chloe, she sitting her stupid ass over there in Calabasas, right? She thought she had something. Because don't forget, y'all, that Larsa Pippen had already told us that she was talking to Tristan when Chloe came up and basically snatched his ass away from her. And don't forget that Tristan had already had his other baby mama pregnant, almost ready to have a baby. And you really thought that Tristan moving the way that he moves, and even engaging in a kiss with your sister's best friend, Jordan Woods, you really thought the way that this nigga was moving around town, that when he got to you, that your ass is going to be treated differently. Bitch, you done got your whole fucking... Let me talk to Chloe. Because now, bitch, this alcohol starting to kick in. Bitch, you done got your whole fucking nose broke. You done had your whole fucking body altered. You done changed everything about your face and your body to get with this nigga who still treats your ass like trash. Just the other day, it was a picture floating around with some of your ass. It looked like you got some of your ass sucked out. That he's still dragging your ass. He's still dogging you out. The nigga is garbage. But you want to sit on the motherfucking Keeping Up with the Kardashians and talk about having another baby with the nigga. You want to have a second baby with him. You walking around here looking like a completely different person. Exactly. That's what it is. Let's just be quite honest about it. And this is no tea, no shade to the non-black women that watch my channel. Shout out to y'all. I love y'all for supporting my channel. But the truth of the matter is the black woman is the prototype. That's why half of y'all walking around here trying to get y'all bodies and face to look like the black girls. You walking around here trying to get ass, trying to pump your lips, because now you want full lips and a big ass. Once upon a time, not long ago, I remember white girls, girl, the most offensive thing that you could have told a white girl was that her ass was big. In the 90s, if you would have told a white woman that her ass was big, that bitch would have committed suicide. Even when you look at drag queens, no tea, no shade. When you look at drag queens, there's a reason why you have some drag queens. The thing to do is to make sure that they pad. Because they want to have thick, they want to have hips and a big ass. And they make sure that they draw those lips on so they can have those juicy lips, right? Everything, it always comes back to the black woman, right? So now you have these white girls out here who are really trying to change their bodies to fit the prototype, because now it's like, well, bitch, I'm white, or I look like this, and I'm shaped like the black girls. Oh, bitch, I'm good to go. No, he gonna drag your ass. What's that one white bitch? The one white girl who Nikki was defending? What's her name? The one from Lil Mix group? She looked like, she did, I ain't gonna lie, I thought the girl was black from the picture that I saw. They say she was black fishing. Jessie. It's some group from the UK, I believe. Jessie something, yes. Look at her. This bitch is white as can be. So this is what Tristan says. Y'all listen to this shit. Now listen to this shit right here. Okay? This is what he texts this girl. You know how I feel. My feelings haven't changed at all. Won't be involved at all. By the way, if you think having this baby is going to make you some money, it's completely wrong. You are aware that I'm retiring after this season. So in terms of support, it will be whatever is required monthly for someone who's unemployed. It's Texas, so it will only be a couple $100s. So you off better taking this $75K I'm offering, because you won't get nothing near that with having a kid with a father who's unemployed. All you have is a baby with a father who has zero involvement with the child and a few $100s of child support a month. Baby, that is, baby. Girl, I was about to end the live. I was really about to turn this whole live off. When I tell you Tristan Thompson ain't shit, when I tell you that motherfucker is the trash box of all trash box. Do you hear me? Like, for you to literally just sit here and admit that you know that this child is yours and that you will have zero involvement, right? Like, the nigga is trash. But this how these niggas be moving, though. This is how they move. And they don't care. They don't care because we have example after example after example. And you best to believe, baby, you best to believe that it's another bitch on Monday morning that's going to be willing to get with Tristan Thompson. Baby, she probably already in his DMs right now. Because as far as she concerned, y'all bitches are the problem. Y'all are the reason that he's like this, baby. And y'all ain't treating him right. Now, quiet as this kept, I do want to tell Miss Thing this, though. Because from what I understand, and this is true too. Now, Tristan might be right about, because Texas, you know, the cost of living in Texas is not very high. Especially when you compare it to like New York and like California and stuff like that. So, you know, I don't think the child support payments are very high down here. So he might be onto some shit right there. So, Miss Thing, you might want to pack your shit and get to New York and California. You might want to pack your shit and move to California or New York and file up there. Because I don't think them child support payments going to be about shit down here. He's honest. He's honest. He's honest, but in his honesty, he's still trash. He's very honest. He's letting her know right now what it's going to be like. But again, in that honesty, you're still trash. Trash and honest, okay? Oh, she moved? She better have. She better have. Because, girl, she probably would have been getting about $1,500. Girl, that's it. She moved to LA? See? I knew that bitch, I knew she was, because them child support payments down in Texas, I don't think they be about shit. They really don't. She moved to LA? I know that's right, bitch. She made the right move. She made the right move. You better take your ass to LA or somewhere. Because when he wrote that, I was thinking, you know, he ain't shit. But he low-key telling the truth about you only going to get a few $100s a month because it's Texas. But you better go where the money reside, okay? Thank you, EM. The kid is going to grow up and see this and be, girl, it's just sad. Like, the internet, I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. And your children will grow up and see the things that you said. I should have known some shit was up. I should have known some shit was about to hit the fan. Remember the other night when they say he got upset at the basketball game and he got some fans thrown out of the building because they had made a comment about the Kardashian, about Khloe? Now it makes sense. He was probably doing that shit just to put on a performance for Khloe. So he could show Khloe, see, I got your back. I don't let nobody disrespect you. But that's the main motherfucker who disrespected him. I'm about to say something, and I don't want to get too serious, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to say this. Y'all gonna have to start caring more about yourself than you do about these niggas. Because when you have someone like Tristan Thompson and the Futures of the world who really don't mind going around and spreading it low with any and every bitch like Offset, baby, these men are putting your health at risk. And there's a possibility that you can catch some shit that you cannot get rid of. I think it's one thing when someone cheats and you don't know about it. It's another thing when someone cheats and cheats and cheats and you continue to take this person back time after time after time after time after time again, and they don't even have enough respect for you or your body or your health to even put a fucking condom on. So now, if you wake up one day and your ass is coughing, right? Or you got some symptoms, I'm gonna need you to just look at yourself. Because at this point, you have put yourself in this position, right? To be exposed to this. I think it's one thing when you think that you are getting into a committed, monogamous relationship with someone, and then they don't hold up their end of the bargain. Like Iyanla said, that don't have nothing to do with you. That's everything to do with them, because that's integrity. That's an integrity issue. We both entered into this agreement to be monogamous, right? And you did not hold up your end of the bargain. So therefore, I am out. Now, I'm going to add this part. I ain't no doctor. I ain't no relationship expert. If your ass stay and this nigga continues to be in the street and your ass catch some shit, at some point, you're going to have to just be like, girl, hello? It's crazy. So, I'm going to leave that at that. Tristan Thompson, your ass is trash. Nigga, you ain't shit. Can Rodney and Erica do a live together? Go on live together. I need to have it on my screen at the same time. Baby, cutting up. Now listen. Girl, they said that last night at the Versus, somebody's grandparents was fighting. They said that last night the granddaddies and grandmamas was at the Versus fighting. I would hate to turn on my TV screen and to see my big daddy or my grandpapa having a fight. Now, girl, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When I tell y'all, I thought the shit was funny. Bitch, I was in this house hollering. When I tell y'all, bitch, when I tell y'all I was screaming at the entire situation, the shit was funny to me. Now, I'm going to play the audio so y'all can hear what was being said. Hold up.
Wait! What is the tea? The girls are fighting! No! The girls are fighting! Why? Why?
Hey, before we even get started, you ugly motherfuckers ain't finna be mocking me while I'm on motherfucking stage. Like, straight the fuck up. And gangsta boo. Why y'all do this shit, man?
Bitch, let me tell you something. When Busy Bone said, you ugly motherfucker. Bitch, when he said, you ugly motherfuckers, y'all not gonna be mocking me. When I said, I know that's right, bitch. I know that's motherfucking right. You ugly motherfuckers not gonna be mocking my homeboy. As soon as he's called them ugly motherfuckers, I was done. You hear me, bitch? Girl, then here go Gangsta Boo in the back. Girl, listen. When he threw that bottle, girl, listen. When he threw that bottle across that stage, bitch, when I tell you, that shit was in there. Here go Gangsta Boo in the back. You ain't take your pills today? Let me say something. It's always gonna be a woman in the back, bitch, talking the most shit. Fuck that nigga. He ain't take his pills today. When I tell you, bitch, I was in here screaming. The shit was comical to me, girl. I said, look at these old ass niggas. These niggas is 45 and 50 on fucking stage trying to fight. And quiet as it's kept, if you really want to be honest, girl, if you really want to be honest, none of them trying to fight. You see how the dude ran up with the red and stopped? Like, everybody stopped at one point. It wasn't until everybody kind of like the whole groups ran together that it kind of got chaotic. Before that, girl, them girls was not trying to fight like that. Hello? Ooh, child. Girl, when he said, now girl, let me tell y'all something. When he said, nigga, suck my dick, I said, all right. I said, you gonna tell the right one to suck your dick, and you gonna be in your dressing room and you gonna hear this. Let me play it again. You gonna tell the right one to suck your dick, and you gonna hear a knock on your dressing room door. Okay? And they're gonna be asking you, what's tea? What's tea? Okay?
Hey, before we even get started, you ugly motherfuckers ain't finna be mocking me while I'm on motherfucking stage. Like, straight the fuck up. And gangsta boo.
that was a skit for me, girl. From the you ugly motherfucker to you nigga suck my dick to you a sissy to bitch you ain't take your pills today. That shit was a fucking skit to me. When I tell you that shit is hilarious, it's hilarious. Anyway, shout out to Bone Thugs and Harmony. Girl, shout out to 3-6 Mafia. Shout out to Gangsta Boo, who was talking the most shit in the back. Like I would have been right there beside her. Fuck that nigga. Girl, I'm all the way in the back. I'm all the way in the back with the microphone talking the most shit. Oh, crazy bipolar motherfucker. Okay? Girl, cursing everybody out, girl. And bitch, I'm all the way in the back off the stage in the dressing room. Do you hear me? Bitch, y'all ain't about to hit me? Good. I got shit to do tomorrow. I said, you know, them old ass motherfuckers was probably soaking in Epsom salt today. Is it Epsom salt? Epsom salt? Girl, they was probably, girl, soaking in shit. Y'all old asses on stage trying to fight. You know, Busy Bone probably threw his arm out the fucking socket after, girl, he done threw that bottle so goddamn hard across the stage, girl. Oh, no. I said, girl, that's a mess. Oh, I was hollering. All right, y'all. That's all I got. But like I said, whoever said that talking about nigga suck my dick, y'all gonna stop telling these niggas to suck y'all dick. Cause quiet as it's kept, some of the niggas is sucking dick in dressing rooms and parking lots and cars. So keep on. Just being sued for $200K. Ooh, girl. Just read that Simon is being sued for $200K. Ooh. Yeah, like I said, girl, y'all gonna hear a knock on the dressing room door, and that nigga gonna be like, "What's tea? What's up?" Okay? You was talking all that shit on stage, talking about nigga suck this dick. Well, she here. Okay, keep on playing with them girls. They ain't playing no games, okay? I'm just saying. Anyways, all right, that's it. I'm done. Girl, we got everything knocked out within 62 minutes. Girl, this is one of my favorite lives tonight. The baby gonna be knocking, okay? Let me read some of y'all comments. Then had the nerve to go live last night drinking tea, talking about the Lord. Who was talking about the Lord drinking tea? Girl, I told you I'm trying to keep my lives at least an hour. Because them 3-hour lives be too long, y'all. Have you seen Dr. Wendy pull it up in a Sri Lanka? Is you going out? Girl, I'm supposed to be going out with my friend Jay. We supposed to, last time I went live, girl, y'all know I didn't go nowhere. Girl, I be just lying. Girl, I really had every intention of going out. I really did. But, girl, I got off this live, honey. I think I finished that cocktail, made me another cocktail, and baby, I put my robe on, and baby, I was laying on the couch watching TV. But no, we said we were going to go out tonight. Oh, I know what it was. He had a family emergency. That's what it was. And I was like, girl, I ain't going out. Girl, I don't never go out when girl, listen. It's not that I'm lying to you. Let me just say this. I don't be lying to y'all. And in the moment, I have every intention of going out. Like, my intentions are to go out. It's just that after I finish the live, girl, I be done. I be like, okay, girl, go out. And then I end up like, girl, laying on my couch. Girl, I'm getting old, girl. That's what it is, girl. Girl, did I see the Barbs versus Mia? Girl. I was going to talk about that, but I'm so over talking about Real Housewives of Potomac. Like, I actually made a video about Mia and Nicki Minaj and the Barbs, and I didn't even post it because I'm over Real Housewives of Potomac, I'm over Mia, I'm over season 6, I'm over Nicki Minaj, I'm over all of them. Baby, this new apartment got a hold on me. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is, girl. Jussie Smollett. Girl. Exactly. And I literally have all the alcohol in my apartment. Girl, I have so much alcohol in my apartment to the point where it's kind of like I don't even really need to go out like that. When you upload into the other channel, I keep saying I'm gonna upload. I'm gonna just upload something. I think I'm thinking about it too much. About what should I upload. I just don't want to upload anything that I would normally post on this channel. I want my second channel to be completely different from this channel. So that's why I really haven't posted, because I'm trying to think about what direction I really want to take with that channel. Like, I felt like me posting the tour of my apartment, that's something that I never probably would have done on this channel. That's why I was like, okay, this is a good way to kind of like, you know, get it started over here. But I'm going to post something eventually, I promise. I didn't watch the whole Portia interview. Okay? I could do story times. Long-winded cousin, that's my other channel name. Girl, you know, vlogging is hard, y'all. I don't know, for the girls who vlog, I don't know how y'all do it. Y'all know I get distracted real easy. Like, I really do. So I've tried to do it before, and it's just hard. It's really hard to vlog to me. Like, I don't see how people can hold a camera and be walking at the same time. Okay, I don't know how they do it, child. And I still ain't even finished decorating this apartment. That's true. I thought about that too. I did think about that. You know what? You never told me where to go to Houston. I don't really know about, like, I don't know if you straight or not, or if you, I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, I know, like, so I haven't been out to the gay spots in a minute, but I know, like, it's usually the Montrose area. Like, for the straight spots, I don't really know where the straight girls, you know, where the straight boys and girls go on Sundays in Houston. I don't think I'm gonna recap Orange County. I don't think I am. It didn't pull when I saw the trailer, it didn't pull me in. Like, I was like, oh, okay. I am gonna review Miami. Now, I'm reviewing Miami. I don't think I'm reviewing on OC. But I'm definitely gonna review Real Housewives of Miami. I think Miami gonna be good. Now I will say this much. I think I'm gonna try to continue to review Portia's show though, because I just want to talk about them. I need to watch. I haven't even the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. I haven't even watched it. I need to watch it. Oh, The Flat, yeah. The Flat. I forgot all about that. I haven't been to The Flat in years. I think Miami gonna give it. I watched the first episode of The Real World Homecoming. Now, I did want to review that, but I feel like I'm already late, because the second episode has already come out. Like, the first episode was everything to me. Baby, that motherfucking David, bitch. Baby, that David, that whole situation, I feel like, do I understand about, girl, y'all, I don't want to, like, say the wrong thing, but I can understand how David could have felt some way about you comparing him to a rapist, right? I can get that. But I think that he should have been more upset at Beth and probably the other girl before. See, when Real Housewives, when that Real World came on, I was like young. I remember watching like a couple of episodes as a young boy. Like I think I was probably like 9, 10, or 11, somewhere around there. I was real young. But I remember Tammy, and I remember parts of that episode. But I don't remember, like, the only people, when the people popped on my screen, I knew who they were. Like, I knew who Beth was, I knew who John was, I knew who David was, and of course I knew who Tammy was. Everybody else, I did not remember. Oh, I think I said too old. I was too young, yes. So I can get how David felt some type of way because it's like, damn, even though it was still crossing the line, even though it was inappropriate, even though she told you to stop, like I felt like if anything, he should have been more pissed off at the other two than at Tammy. It still doesn't take away from the fact that the whole situation is just a mess. That's what, it's hard for me to really like. The whole situation was a mess. That's what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day, even with Tammy laughing in the moment, she was still telling you to stop and no. And I don't know about some of you, and I think she even said this, like, I don't know if I still do it, but I know I used to do it a lot, like all the time. Whenever I get like nervous, or I remember I did it one time with a manager a long time ago. She was telling me something and I started laughing. But it wasn't like a laugh to be disrespectful. It just like, that's what I would do. Like whenever I felt like, I don't know, I can't explain it. I can't explain it, but like, I used to do the same thing with like, I would laugh. Even if it was like a serious moment. And I think that some people don't like, they feel like if you're laughing, then you're not being serious or you're not taking the situation serious. And I could be very well taking it serious. It's like it's kind of like Issa Rae, like that awkward laugh shit. Your son does it. Like I used to, like literally as a grown ass man, like up until a couple of years ago, like I probably still do it and I probably just don't recognize it. But I literally would do that all the time. And people would take it as though I was being disrespectful. And I'm really like, really all bullshit aside, I'm really not. It's just that I'm like, I don't know why I'm laughing. Like, I don't know why I'm laughing. I don't know why I'm laughing. And my manager got so pissed off at me one time because she thought that I was low-key being disrespectful. And I'm like, I'm really not being disrespectful. Like, I don't know, it's weird. It's like hard to explain. And I think that in that moment with David and Tammy, because everybody was laughing and Tammy was laughing, they probably feel like Tammy wasn't being that serious. But like I said, I don't even remember how the full episode played out. I really don't remember anything about the Real World except, you know, like I said, the 4 people, and I remember bits and pieces. But yeah, I don't think that I think that situation is never going to be resolved because David is going to feel the way that he feels. When I say that motherfucker, he still pissed me off. Like, when he was sitting there laughing, and all you saw right here on the side of his mouth was that gray tooth. Girl, well, that gray tooth. And he laughing. What happened? That's what I'm saying. I need to go back and I really need to go back and watch the entire season if it's available. Come on, Malcolm Gladwell. So yeah. That's like that's the thing that bothered me. Like we have come back to this situation, like, what they say, 30 years later? Like, it's 30 years later, and now we really have to dissect this situation and kind of get to the meat, get down and dirty into it, and you sitting here laughing about the whole situation. If I was Tammy, I would have been pissed off too. Now, like I said, I think, like, one thing I will say, now I feel like I'm doing a review over it. Like when Tammy said, I'm going to give you a pass, I was like, okay, shit. Okay, I felt like when she said, I'm going to give you a pass, I was like, okay, shit about to go left. At that point, I was like, okay, shit, this is not about to go right? But I don't think that David helped the situation because he thought that it was comical. Like, this is not funny. Like, there's nothing funny. Like, in real life, David, there's nothing funny about being called a rapist when you think or know that that's not what you are, and you think or know that that's not how you were trying to move in that moment. Maybe he was laughing because that was that nervous laughter, but I don't think that. I think that David was being full of shit in that moment. I really do. The whole situation is just a hot ass mess. Yeah, that's why. That's why I think that because the situation is very serious, and because from what I understand, I guess David really didn't have a career afterwards. Like, I don't think I would have come back with this, like, laughing, like making this a joking matter. Bitch, we gonna talk about this shit. Like, we all gonna sit down and we gonna talk about this shit. Because if I'm looking at it through David's lens, like, if I felt like I really didn't do nothing wrong, ain't shit funny about what's going on. But I feel like David was making it into a joke. When the truth of the matter is, you probably suffered the most out of the entire situation. And also, exactly, and that's another thing why I'm really, like, on Tammy's side, because even after Tammy explained what was going on at the moment, he was basically like, well, if I knew you was fucked up, he didn't want his exact words, but he was like, if I knew you was fucked up, what's up, Susie says, if I knew you was fucked up, I wouldn't have even wanted to come to a house with somebody that got mental problems. Like, she has tried to explain to you why or what I felt in that moment. And even after the explanation, it's still like, bitch, fuck you. And I can try to get it to a certain degree because your career was ruined, but that energy you got for Tammy, you might have to direct it to the other people in the house too. I think David got deeper issues too. To Beth, David has deeper issues, I believe. People who joke to try to hide their pain, David should seek therapy. He probably should. Beth used the word rape. But the truth of the matter is, at the end of the day, at the beginning of the morning, that if somebody tells you to stop, if somebody tells you no, that's really where it starts and stops. Like, it's really nothing else. It don't matter if the person was laughing. It doesn't matter if you felt like the person was joking. If this person is trying their hardest to make sure that you don't pull the covers off of them, even in the midst of laughter, that still should be enough to tell you to stop. Like, she's literally holding on to the covers. She's holding on to it. Now, yes, she's laughing, but she's still holding onto the covers or the blanket. And you're still steady trying to pull it off of her. It's just a mess. But I just wish that David would have come into the situation differently, because I felt like 30 years later, this is something that I felt like they should have really, really talked about. right? And really address the things. And really address the things that happened that night or that day. Anyways, all right, y'all, I'm gone. I will talk to y'all probably next week. Well, I'll probably make a video tomorrow. But I'll probably go live again next week. It has been, I don't know how long, an hour and like 20 minutes, I believe. Thank y'all so much for watching, okay? And I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Not live, but just on a different video. Thank you, Miss Armstead. Bye, y'all.